What's going on, everybody? This is Hot Rod, and we have another edition of the Madden NFL 17 ratings breakdown. Today, we'll be doing the AFC South, starting with the Indianapolis Colts. At quarterback, we have Andrew Luck, 26 years old. He is 88 overall, despite having a rough season last year. He has a nice bonus of 83 speed, 95 throw power is very good. 91 short accuracy, 89 mid accuracy, and 80 deep accuracy. So very good all-around quarterback. Prime in the prime of his career. So you're in good shape at quarterback for the Colts. At running back, Frank Gore is still around at 33 years old, and you can see the age in his ratings. He only has 82 speed, 88 acceleration. Not really, anything that stands out in terms of his running back rating. So I'd actually suggest going with Robert Turbin for this first season. He's actually, similar to Frank Gore. However, he has that nice bonus of a little more speed at 89 speed. Also a little more strength as well, 82 strength. But, if you compare the two, they're pretty similar outside of the speed difference. Nobody else on the depth chart is really going to threaten for a starting spot, so you just got to roll with Turbin this first season. At wide receiver, you have a lot of speed and youth. T.Y. Hilton, only 26 years old, but great wide receiver. Got to love that 94 speed, 93 catch. For a smaller guy, he has 89 catch in traffic, and that 95 route running makes him a great wide receiver, a great number one wide receiver. You also have Dante Moncrief, only 78 overall, but he definitely has the tools to be a very good number two wide receiver. 91 speed, 93 acceleration, 91 jump, has 79 route running that you should be able to develop easily due to the fact that he's 23 years old. Increase that catch in traffic as well, so you can take advantage of his all-around talent, especially being a physical wide receiver. And then you have Philip Dorsett, who should be a great slot guy for you. 96 speed that anybody would love, 96 acceleration, 83 catch, 82 catch in traffic, 72 route running. So that route running you definitely got to increase to make him more of a threat, but he definitely has great tools, and he'll be very good as it is being a number 3 wide receiver. Tight end, this is a position that is very bad for the Colts. Coby Fleener is gone, and Dwayne Allen is your number 1 guy based on his overall of 80. However, you look at his ratings and you kind of wonder why he's rated that high in the first place. He doesn't have route running. He has no athleticism. He's not a good run blocker. I just fail to see why he's even 80 overall. Jack Doyle, kind of save case, no athleticism, better run blocker. You just go down the list, and the tight ends are not good for the Colts. So definitely a position of need for that offense. After many years of bad offensive line for the Colts, they're actually looking pretty good here for this for Madden 17. Jack Mewhort, 24 years old, 85 overall. He has that great 93 run block, 86 pass blocking, and 89 strength, so a very strong guard. Anthony Costanzo, 28 years old. He is 81 overall, 88 strength, 82 run and pass block, and 88 impact block, so very good left tackle. And then Ryan Kelly, 23 years old, only 76 overall, but he does have 83 run block, 80 pass block, very young offensive lineman, so he should develop very well. Your defensive line, there's nobody that really stands out to me. Kendall Langford is getting up there in age, so he'll probably be out of your lineup pretty soon. Henry Anderson is solid. He's only 25 years old and 76 overall, but he definitely has a very good block shedding, 88 block shed, 80 power move that you could work on. Don't like the fact that he's only 81 strength, being in a 3-4 defense, but he could do worse. But definitely defensive line needs some upgrades because you're going to have trouble stopping the run with this group. Your outside linebackers, you have some older guys as your top dogs, Robert Mathis and Trent Cole. They're sitting at 83 and 82 overall, respectively. Solid finesse move, 84 for Mathis, 86 for Trent Cole. Not much in the way of block shed for Mathis. Cole is a little better at 83, but your outside linebackers aren't that great. Your situation isn't that great, that is, because of the high age on Mathis and Cole. So definitely got to bring some younger guys in there with some talent. Middle linebacker, another position that doesn't look too good for the Colts. DeQuell Jackson is your top overall middle linebacker at 79. Not really too fleet of foot, only 79 speed. He is a good tackler, 90 tackle, but his block shedding is very bad. 71 block shed for your starting middle linebacker is not going to cut it. None of these other guys are really going to stand out or, have you, too excited. C.O. Moore might be a guy that you look into giving some playing time just due to the fact that he has some athleticism, but most of the guys on your depth chart have some major holes in their ratings. Then cornerback, you have Vontae Davis as your top cornerback. Very good skills, 91 overall, 88 speed, 92 acceleration. He definitely is a very good cover corner, 89 man coverage, 86 zone coverage, and 95 press coverage. So very good there. Also has that 94 jump, so he'll be able to contest a lot of those jump balls. The rest of your depth chart, Patrick Robinson, solid number 2 corner, not great, but there are definitely a lot worse across the league. 78 overall, only 86 speed, but has 83 man coverage, 76 zone coverage, and 83 press coverage. You're definitely going to have to develop or find a number 3 corner because the rest of the cornerback depth chart is not too great, just some okay guys. So definitely a position that you do have a couple good players, but you got to find some more talent there. And then your safeties, I really like TJ Green. I think he's a rookie, 21 years old, only 71 overall, but look at that speed and acceleration, 93s there. Also, very solid coverage for a rookie, 74 man coverage, 77 zone coverage. Increased that play recognition, sitting at 50 right now, so that's hurting him a little bit, but definitely a solid safety, a solid young safety for you. You also have Clayton Geathers, who I guess you might want to put in there over Mike Adams if you don't like Adams' 81 speed, or Desmond Southward, solid coverage safety despite his 66 overall rating. But definitely you got to find a second safety to go along with TJ Green. And then your punter and kicker, Pat McAfee's your punter, very good leg. And Adam Vinatieri at 43 years old, he's due to retire at any season now. Not a big leg, but not terrible. So that's it for the Colts. A very solid offensive pieces, especially at wide receiver. You have a good quarterback, but you definitely have some major holes, particularly at tight end and linebacker that you need to address fairly quickly. Up next, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. At quarterback, you have Blake Bortles, 24 years old. He's kind of on the low end of the young quarterbacks in terms of his ratings. 93 throw power, 86 short accuracy, 85 mid accuracy, 81 deep accuracy. So not terrible, but compared to some of the other younger guys, he is kind of on the low end. However, this should be solid enough to get you started, and you can develop him into a very good all-around quarterback. And at running back, all of a sudden the Jaguars have some depth. They signed Chris Ivory after he was on the Jets for the past few seasons. 89 speed, 84 strength, 94 truck, and 94 stiff arm, so very good power back. And then you have TJ Yeldon, their second year guy, 80 overall, 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 84 elusiveness. So solid guy, 90 juke. So you have a solid 1-2 combo there at running back. At wide receiver, you definitely have a lot of talent. You have Allen Robinson and Allen Hurns as your top two guys. Robinson is at 88 overall, 90 speed, 93 acceleration, has 90 catch, 91 jump, 93 spectacular catch, 90 catch in traffic, 90 route running. So really good wide receiver. Allen Hurns, your number two guy, 85 overall, 80 speed. Also has very good hands, 92 catch, and 88 route running. So very good combo there between Allen Robinson and Allen Hurns. And then you have Marquise Lee and Rashad Green as added depth at wide receiver, both solid slot guys for you. You could choose either one to be your number 3 wide receiver and, be okay. So very good shape here for Jacksonville at wide receiver. At tight end, you have Julius Thomas, 83 overall, 84 speed, 86 acceleration, 83 catch, and 82 catch in traffic, and 81 route running. Makes him a great receiving tight end. Not much by way of a run blocking rating, and only at 68. But Thomas is definitely one of the better receiving tight ends. Mercedes Lewis doesn't really bring much to the table, and then Nick Jacobs might be the guy that you look at as your number 2 tight end. A little more speed than Lewis, 80 speed, 84 acceleration. You got to increase that route running, but he's the better run blocker, which you need from that second tight end. So Thomas makes it a great position for you, though. Your offensive line, you have Kelvin Beachum at left tackle. Not a great run blocker, but solid 87 pass block. Luke Jokel, you'll probably want to plug in at right tackle. 81 at run block and pass block, and 91 impact block. So a guy that will still develop. And then you have Brandon Linder, your right guard, only 77 overall right now, but he's also sitting in your low 80s at run and pass block. But another guy that will develop due to his age. And your defensive line, you're in good shape. Your defensive end, Malik Jackson, came over from the Broncos. He's 86 overall, very powerful defensive end, a 96 power move, 86 block shed. So really good guy there. And then you have Dante Fowler, who was out for his rookie season, but he definitely shapes up to be a guy that will develop into a really good defensive end as long as you put the time into him. 85 speed, 73 strength, 82 finesse move, and then 75 block shed that you'll have to increase. But Fowler and Jackson will be a good combo. You definitely got to find a defensive tackle that can be more of a threat. Senderick Marks and Roy Miller, they're okay, but at almost hitting 30, you're probably gonna have to find a younger guy to be your defensive tackle for the future. Then outside linebacker, you have Telvin Smith, very athletic outside linebacker, 80 overall, 88 speed, 89 acceleration. Increase that tackle, only 84 right now, but can be better. Definitely want to increase that block shedding, but he is definitely a good coverage linebacker, 76 man coverage, 77 zone coverage. And then you have the rookie Miles Jack, came in at 76 overall, 84 speed, 86 acceleration. We definitely want to work on his block shed. Still very high for a rookie, 79 block shed. You definitely want to look at his play recognition and increase that. And then his coverage ratings already out the gate, really good, 70 man coverage, 77 zone coverage. So really good starting outside linebackers for you. And then at middle linebacker, you have Paul Posluszny, solid, but he's 31 years old, so you're going to want to look into getting another guy in there to upgrade that position. There's not much behind him, so get through the season with Paul Posluszny and then upgrade in the offseason. Then at cornerback, you have Jalen Ramsey, the rookie. He's definitely going to be your number 1 cornerback, in my opinion, right off the jump. 82 overall, 93 speed, 94 acceleration. He has that 85 man coverage, 84 zone coverage, 87 press. So really good rookie corner. You also have Prince Amukamara, 83 overall. He has 85 man coverage, 81 zone coverage. So definitely a good combo there. Devon House is your number 3 corner. Solid coverage, 81 man coverage, 78 zone coverage. So actually a position of depth there for Jacksonville. Then at safety, nobody really stands out here. Definitely have some serviceable guys, but I don't think you have long-term starters in this group. You can basically choose from Gibson, Cyprian, and Evans, and any combo of the 3 should work for you for the first season, but definitely not guys that will be your future there at the position. And then your kicker and punter, you have to choose between Nortman and Ryan Quigley. Quigley has the bigger legs, so that'll probably be your guy there at punter. And then Jason Myers, your kicker, 96 kick power, 83 kick accuracy. So the Jags definitely have a lot of talent. I mean, all you long-suffering Jags fans, you definitely have a very talented team here. So the Jags will definitely be a team on the rise for Madden 17. Next up, the Houston Texans. Brock Osweiler has come in from Denver to be the Texans quarterback. He comes in 77 overall, 96 throw power, 84 short accuracy, 81 mid accuracy, and 76 deep accuracy. So not great. He's very unproven quarterback, so the ratings reflect that. However, this should be a guy, if you play it right, he could develop into a strong quarterback. At running back, Lamar Miller is another new signing for the Texans. He is 25 years old and comes in at 88 overall. He has 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 95 agility. He also has 90 elusiveness and 92 juke, so a nice shifty running back. He's also a pretty good receiver out of the backfield, so a nice little weapon for the Texans. A lot of people feel like Miller is overrated in Madden 17 just based off of his real-life production, but it is what it is, and this is what he got. And your wide receivers, you have DeAndre Hopkins, your top guy there on the depth chart, 93 overall. He has 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 97 catch, so great hands. Now also 92 jump, 98 spectacular catch, that 96 catch in traffic, and 95 route running. So Hopkins is an elite wide receiver. I believe he was a top 5 wide receiver in Madden 17, so definitely something to look forward to in your offense. You also have the rookie Will Fuller, who comes in. He's 74 overall, also a speedy guy, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Need to work on that route running, need to work on his catching ability, especially his catch in traffic, but as a rookie, he definitely comes in strong. You also probably want to continue to try to develop Jalen Strong. I believe he was a wide receiver out of Arizona State, and he's in his second year. You need to work on that route running, but he also has pretty good tools, especially his 87 catch in traffic and 86 catch as a second-year guy. So definitely a pretty good wide receiver group here. At tight end, you have mostly strong run blockers. C.J. Fiedorowicz and Ryan Griffin are your top 2 tight ends on your depth chart. Neither of them are really much of route running tight ends, so they're not going to do much in the pass game, but definitely strong run blockers. On your offensive line, you have Dwayne Brown at the top of your depth chart. Comes in at 86 overall for a 31-year-old left tackle. He's a strong pass blocker and 80 run block. So not sure you can do much with that, given that he's 31. You also have Jeff Allen, who is a strong run blocker at right guard. You want to develop that pass block to make him better all-around offensive lineman. Other than that, you have some solid guys, also run blockers, Derek Newton, Chris Clark, but most of these guys need some work on their pass blocking. On your defensive line, obviously, we all know J.J. Watt is there, 899 overall, right end, 27 years old. He has 79 speed, 97 strength, 99 power move, 98 block shed. I mean, this guy is just all around beast. So no surprise there. You have Vince Wilfork, also a nice nose tackle, though he is older, at 34 years old. So not sure how many seasons he has left. You're gonna have to develop another defensive end to play on the other side of the defensive line. There's not really anybody here that strikes fear in opposing players. And your outside linebackers, Whitney Merciless, really good outside linebacker, 82 speed, 75 strength. Really like that 92 power move and his 90 block shed. So he's going to be very good run and pass defense. You also have Jadeveon Clowney, still a young guy, 23 years old. Hasn't really shown much in real life, but definitely gotta like that 91 block shed and 84 power move that you can continue to develop to make him, with his skill set and his 87 speed, 79 strength, he should be a beast in a season or two. At middle linebacker, you have Brian Cushing, comes in 29 years old, 81 overall, 80 speed, 89 acceleration, very good play recognition at 86, 85 pursuit. Not a great tackler, only 81 tackle, but definitely has some thump to his hit, 89 hit power. Not great block shedding, but should be a solid middle linebacker. You also have Benardrick McKinney, comes in at 77 overall, only 23 years old, 87 acceleration, 88 hit power, 89 tackle, 81 block shed, and 74 play recognition that you want to increase. With your corners, Jonathan Joseph, really, really good cornerback, 91 overall, 89 speed, 88 acceleration. Really like the 92 jump, 93 play recognition, and that 96 man coverage, 92 zone coverage. So great cover corner. He can do both man and zone coverage with no problem. Only problem there is 32 years old, so getting up there in age. You also have Kareem Jackson, Kevin Johnson, and AJ Bouye, who are okay cornerbacks, but none of those guys are really going to scare you on the other side. So definitely a hole there with your number 2 corner. And then your safeties, really like Andre Howell, 24 years old, 77 overall, 91 speed, 89 acceleration. Great coverage, man in zone, 81 man coverage, 83 zone coverage. Increase that play recognition, maybe work on his tackling, but definitely a really good free safety. As strong safety, probably want to figure out which of those guys, Antonio Allen or Quentin Demps or Eddie Pleasant, that you want to plug in there. They don't really jump out at you in terms of the skill set, but if you, depending on your scheme, you might be able to get something out of one of those guys. And then your kicker is Nick Novak. He's 35 years old, 90 kick power, 88 kick accuracy. And your punter, Shane Leckler. He's also an older guy, 40 years old, not much of a leg. So probably have those 2 positions to address down the line. So there you have it with the Texans. Solid on both sides of the ball. Not sure if Brock is going to be your guy at quarterback, but he definitely has some good targets. So just got to work on developing him and finding some more pieces, particularly at tight end and your cornerback position on defense to strengthen your team. And our last team up are the Tennessee Titans. At quarterback, we have Marcus Mariota. He is in a second year, 22 years old, 79 overall, 88 speed, 89 throw power, which isn't great, but definitely not terrible. 88 short accuracy, 84 mid accuracy, and 76 deep accuracy. So solid quarterback, only in his second year, so he definitely has time to grow. And it's always a good thing to have a solid young quarterback to start off the season. At running back, DeMarco Murray was traded to the Titans in the offseason. Comes in at 83 overall, 89 speed, 91 acceleration, 79 strength. Also has 85 truck, which is okay. Not really elusive or have any juke or spin moves. So pretty much a straight line runner. You also have the rookie Derrick Henry, comes in at 74 overall, 88 speed, 88 acceleration. He also has 79 strength, not particularly agile, only 81 agility, but he does have 89 truck. So you might end up wanting to just go ahead and put Henry in there so he can get that playing time and get that experience points, but just depends on what you want to do there. And Justin Fowler is one of the top fullbacks, so I mean, if you're trying to pound the rock, you definitely have solid pieces to do so. Your wide receivers, Rashard Matthews comes in as a new guy in your depth chart. 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 88 jump, solid 84 route running, and 79 release. You also have Kendall Wright, 79 overall as well, 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 94 agility, 86 elusiveness, and 82 route running. So solid 1-2 punch there. Not great, but I mean, definitely not too shabby. And then you probably want to continue to try to develop Dorial Green-Beckham. He definitely has the size, and in 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 86 catch, 87 catch in traffic. Just got to work on that route running. And then you have Delaney Walker at tight end. I think some people were surprised he made it as one of the top 5 tight ends, but he did have a really good season last year. 93 overall, 85 speed, 84 acceleration. I think the best or one of the best run blockers at tight end at 91 run block. Also have 89 catch, 82 route running. So pretty good all around tight end there. You also have a couple other really good run blocking tight ends and Fasano and Craig Stevens. So if you are trying to run the ball, you have those really good run blocking tight ends to help you out there. Then on your offensive line, you have Taylor Lewan. He is 83 overall, athletic with 75 speed, 90 strength, solid 84 run block, 83 pass block, and 85 impact block. So very good left tackle. And then you have the rookie Jack Conklin, 79 overall, 70 speed, 84 strength, 84 run block, and an 81 pass block. So your bookends right there are very solid. Your interior linemen need some work, so you're going to have to work on upgrading those positions. Your defensive line is led by Jarrell Casey, 93 overall, right end, 70 speed, 91 strength, 98 power move, 92 block shed. So really good right end. You also have the rookie Austin Johnson, comes in 70 overall, defensive tackle, only 81 strength, so that might be an issue, but 80 power move, 80 block sheds. You want to just develop those, and he could be a solid defensive tackle. Your rest of your guys, they're solid. Daquan Jones, another guy you might want to look into trying to develop, though he's not particularly speedy at that left end position. Might end up wanting to plug him in at defensive tackle. And Al Woods, Carl Klug, they're all right. Klug probably a guy that could see the field as well. Your outside linebackers, Brian Arakpo, 87 overall, 82 speed, 90 strength, 90 power move, 81 block shed. So mostly a pass rusher, but can make some plays against the run. And you also have Derek Morgan. He is 81 overall, 77 speed, 82 strength, 79 block sheds, 82 power move. So you have some work to do with Morgan to make him a more competent outside linebacker, but he's a solid guy, so I wouldn't be too concerned at that position. Then your middle linebackers, you have Wesley Woodyard, 30 years old, 87 overall, 83 speed, 89 acceleration. Really good with that 92 tackle, 86 block shed. And look at that coverage. 83 man coverage, 73 man coverage, 83 zone coverage, and 88 play recognition. So really good middle linebacker. And then we have Avery Williamson behind him, 78 overall, 83 speed, 88 acceleration, 78 strength, 91 tackle. Got to work on that block shed, get that up over 80, only 79 right now, and not much in terms of coverage yet. So want to work on that man and zone coverage, but two solid middle linebackers for the Titans. Your cornerbacks, this position is a little light. Jason McCourty is your top cornerback at 80 overall. However, his coverage ratings aren't that great. Actually your best cover corner is Cody Riggs at 72 overall. Got to get that play recognition up, and not much in terms of press coverage, but he's the best cover corner that you have on your team. Bryce McCain and Parrish Cox are also solid cornerbacks, but looks like you're mostly going to be running that zone defense. That man coverage isn't that great on any of your cornerbacks. And then wrapping up the defense, we have the safeties. Denoris Searcy, a really good, strong safety, 85 overall, has an 86 speed, only 85 acceleration, but 78 strength. Not much in terms of hit power, but gotta like that 77 man coverage, 84 zone coverage. So he'll be solid covering tight ends and covering the middle of the field. The rest of your guys don't really see much. Rashad Johnson probably will be your other starting safety. However, he's 30 years old and doesn't have great all-around talent. And the rest of the depth chart, maybe McQuiston Huff can find his way on the field. But you definitely want to find some more talent to plug in at safety. And then kicker and punter, Brett Kern, he's all right. 90 kick power, 95 kick accuracy. And Ryan Suckup as your kicker, 90 kick power, 87 kick accuracy. Don't have much to do there. So that's it for the Titans. Solid team. But probably a little behind some of the other teams in the AFC South right now in terms of talent, but not a terrible team. So depends on who's on the sticks for that team to see how good they end up being. So the AFC South has 4 teams that are pretty close to each other in terms of talent. The Colts definitely have the quarterback advantage, and the Jags really like them. They're a team on the rise with all that young talent on the team. So definitely an interesting division for Madden 17. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more ratings breakdowns for Madden NFL 17.